I don't think I've ever seen a worse fall from grace than this. For those of you who don't know who Rekieta is, he blew up on YouTube about 2 years ago. He started off covering the Rittenhouse trial when that was going on, and he was like the most viewed streamer covering it. And then a couple months later, he covered the Johnny Depp trial and also just pulled in tons and tons of fans. He grew insanely huge back in 2022 when all of that was going on. And to be completely honest with you guys, since then, like I watched him cover those trials, but I pretty much just stopped keeping up with him since. Like I didn't really watch him much. I don't know all the lore that's going on. But apparently there has been just like 2 years of just lore buildup of him falling from grace, getting sued, weird things going on with his friends and his friend's wife. I learned all of this lore basically this morning and last night, so forgive me if I get a couple things wrong. But the piping hot thing that everyone's talking about right now is that he got arrested yesterday morning on possession charges of drugs and guns, including a new report that just came out this morning where he was allegedly reported to the police for possible child neglect and abuse. But just to give you guys a little bit of an example of how he's completely fallen, here's how he looks in a random video I just pulled up on his channel. I just clicked a random one. Here he is talking. He looks normal, just like a regular dude. As you can see, I mean, I wouldn't say anything out of the ordinary here. And this was him the other day on stream. I'm just going to let this clip play uninterrupted. Just watch this.
Why is my camera still on?
So yeah, he's just completely dozing off on stream, unable to keep his eyes open. Now, a lot of people like to make jokes, say he's like touching himself on stream, or some people theorize that there was a woman in the room under his desk. But regardless of what's happening, even if he's just dozing off, like this is obviously he's completely just gone off the deep end. But I have to give you guys a little bit of lore here. And once again, I'm not in this sphere, so if I get anything wrong, correct me. But this dude here is apparently one of Nick Rekieta's ex-friends. This dude's wife went to go live with Nick Rekieta. Her name is April. She was one of the people that was arrested with Nick yesterday morning. And he's been on streams talking about that he was attempting to coerce Nick out of being addicted to certain substances. Let's just watch this clip and I'll give you guys my thoughts.
I remember Nick ripping 2 massive fucking rails right in front of me, and I literally put my hand on his shoulder and I said, dude, you need to fucking chill. I'm worried that you're going to fucking die. No, don't worry. It's okay. I read up about this a lot. I can show you all the literature and everything else. It's okay because it doesn't all hit you right at once. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Another time I told him, I go, this guy, like, I'm worried about this. I remember telling him one time, I go, my fucking wife is doing cocaine a lot, dude. How the fuck do we stop this? And he goes, you have to understand. Instead of going, holy shit, you're right. We've got families. This is a fucking problem. He goes, you have to understand sometimes people have stress levels that are up here and their minds can only handle this much stress. And then when you do the stimulant, it bumps you up like this and then you can handle more stress. I'm like, Nick, you fucking lunatic. Lower your stress levels.
And yeah, he puts it perfectly how someone who is coping with drug addiction kind of like talks and how they go through it. And I'm glad he mentioned family too, because I totally forgot. Yeah, Nick Rekieta, the guy who just got arrested, has 5 children, 5 kids. And they're living in a house that has cocaine, potentially firearms, and who knows what's going on. Apparently also this guy's wife is living there. Like, I don't know what's happening with the kids. But what's funny about this person is that he was live yesterday, the day that the news came out that Nick Rekieta was arrested. And we got his reaction live on air to his wife being arrested with Nick Rekieta, because all the adults in the household got arrested at the same time. Nick's wife, and this guy's wife. So let's watch this clip.
Hey, I'm not trying to ambush you, but I'm getting tons of messages.
We're not reading messages. People are sending
no.
you.
You need to. This is big for the show. No, this is big for the show. April has been arrested today with the Ricardas. Do you know anything?
I don't believe that.
Is that her?
I don't think so. No, that's not. No. There's no way. That's for sure been edited.
When Nick Rekieta and his wife are in jail for possession along with Aaron Imholt.
No, that's definitely been altered.
It's fake. If it's not fake, the show will never end. Will Heron, Aaron, can you tell?
Oh my God.
It's real?
Whoa. Holy shit. Wow. I'm getting more messages right now. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, Aaron, this is real?
I don't know.
Fuck. Wow. I just got another text about it.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, you got some work to do, brother.
Well, I mean,
technically you don't.
I think we can get those papers signed now.
Wait, so this is real?
I just looked at the roster.
What roster? Tonight's lineup?
The county jail roster.
I just got an inmate number. Her inmate number. This is, and the county jail number. Wow.
I'm just, I feel, oh man.
Yeah, and I don't even blame his reaction at that point. I mean, he just found out his wife, who has been, I guess, separated from him. Seems to be making jokes about signing the divorce papers, was arrested with the guy he's been living with. Yeah, of course, he's going to react like that. So yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of the video that he was reported for possibly alleged child abuse by a mandatory reporter. And Josh Moon tweets out, Rekieta was arrested after a mandatory reporter had reported concerns regarding child neglect. Mandatory reporters in Minnesota are people in law enforcement, health services, education, and members of a clergy. So it wasn't just some random troll who walked in and reported him or called in a wellness check. This actually happened a few days prior to the day that he got arrested. And you can see here it says, have a mandatory reporting issue I want to speak with an officer about, possible child abuse / neglect. And then all three of the people involved were arrested, which is Nicholas Rekieta, Kayla Rekieta, and April, who is the guy we just watched's wife who's been living with them. Now, some people are theorizing that the steel toe guy actually was the one who got Rekieta arrested, but not by a direct report. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if a therapist falls under a health services category, like how Josh Moon is saying. But if they do, this person says that Aaron told his therapist about all the drug shit, which if that's the case, then it's entirely possible the therapist may have been required to report it. I don't know the legalities of it, especially in Minnesota, but that therapist may have gone out and done it themselves. So I don't know if that's crazy conspiracy brained, but I saw that tweet and I was like, that would make sense. It would add up if that was the case. I mean, it was so crazy to see last night. You had literally every single person live. Like Ethan Ralph was live talking about this. You had Dick Masterson and Vito with the biggest problem in the universe. They were live. The Kino Casino went live. Steel Toe, the husband of the wife who got arrested, was live. Apparently there's so much lore, like people who A-log Steel Toe were also live. Like everyone was covering it, and everyone's views are like doubled, tripled, quadrupled to what they normally are, because this whole sphere just blew up with this guy getting arrested. But yeah, no, to be honest, like I said, I obviously don't know Rekieta personally. I don't really watch his content. I haven't seen it in years. But just trying to research this stuff, apparently he was also being sued by someone named Montegraph. And literally just like 4 days ago, he got his appeal for the lawsuit rejected, which I think means it's going to have to go to trial. And this Montegraph person is suing him for like defamation. So pretty much it seems like a whole bunch of things are just colliding together in Rekieta's life all at once. He's got a lawsuit that he's been dealing with for, I'm assuming, over a year now, where an appeal just got rejected. He's got this guy's wife living with him. He's got a horrible cocaine habit. It seems like he allegedly called Montegraph like a pedophile or insinuated it in some way. And he doubles down on it, triples down on it. And there's even this video from like 7 months ago where he sends a message to Montegraph, the guy that's suing him for defamation. And he's like, I will not back down. Like, just watch this clip.
Montegraph, as always, I 100% believe it. And you've given me all the information in the world to believe that. And when other people have accused you of same or similar things, you have lost the fight against them. And there is no reasonable reason to disbelieve what I've said, because it's not a lie. It is the reasonable conclusion based on who you are, what you have said, what you have done, and your reputation that stretches back long over a decade. That reputation is supported by any number of places, any number of commentary about you, and any number of your own videos and other businesses and your own statements about those businesses. I'm sorry, you're a disgusting, gross monster. I will not apologize or retract or back down from what I believe to be the truth. That would be silly. I don't know what else to say about it. So people are like, why don't you just say it's not true? Well, I don't believe it's not true. It's a weird thing. I say the things I believe. And there's lots of evidence on this one.
So yeah, you can even tell just from this video, which was like 7 months ago, how much different he looks. Like apparently even at this point, he'd already been drinking kind of often on stream. Like 7 months ago, he was getting intoxicated. But I mean, Jesus Christ, just look at this. I mean, he looks like a zombie. His skin's paler, his hair's thinner, he's lost weight. This difference right here is absolutely nuts. The bags under his eyes, I don't even know, man. But anyway, sorry guys if I missed some key details here and there. Feel free to let me know stuff I missed in the comments, or if I just got something wrong. Like I said, I learned this morning, and there's years of lore behind this. So I just wanted to make a video to kind of talk about it a little bit, because it's absolutely a crazy story. But anyway, thanks guys for all the support on the daily videos. This is going to keep going, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.